back to Arch.
So, this is our second video. We got a lot of positive feedback on our first one.
Video.
We did get a lot of questions on why we chose our name to be Major Mood, so we just wanted to clear that up before we start with this video. Just wanted something that was Eminem, because Maria and Michelle. And we just didn't want our names because that's like,
That's basic.
So we're Moods.
So we took forever to pick a name, and we just kept trying out different like M&Ms, and then we were like, should we go completely different than anything? And once we just finally said Major Mood, like it just stuck, and we liked it.
So yeah, that's literally why
See?
we chose Major Mood. No backstory or anything, we just like the name.
Oh, and we're gonna do a little mukbang
Yeah, low-key
while
mukbang.
we record because we're hungry.
I know we said last video we were gonna do moving to college and all of that, but honestly, we just don't feel like talking about that right now.
We wanted it to be also like kind of a mix between like how we show you guys how our apartment turned out, kind of an apartment tour, and then like we go into us talking about college and all that. But our apartment's not completely done, and we want to show you guys our rooms too. But I want to show my room. So that'll be a future video. We still have it down in our notes. We do
Drinking water and coffee.
We do want to talk about that, but in a future video.
So yeah, today we're gonna talk about relationships, I guess.
What are we gonna?
The good, the bad, and the between.
The bad and the in between. Me and Mariah both have only had one serious past relationship, like our past that we already, and we're not in anymore. That's the two. We both only had one serious boyfriend, and we're just gonna talk about. We're gonna compare our relationships because they were kind of different, but kind of
Very
similar.
different. So Michelle was in an almost 5-year relationship.
Almost 5 years. I met him when I was 14 years old. It was like the summer before our freshman year of high school, and that's when everything started. That's when I met him. I kind of knew him because he was my one of my older brother's best friends. Yeah, when we got together, I never really saw him like that. Like, I didn't want to go for him, but I don't know, things happen.
Well, me, I was in like an almost like 2-year relationship. I knew him from like high school. We just like wouldn't like talk back in the day. After I moved away from college, he had moved away also, and we were like we both moved out of town, but we were like still kind of close. Had mutual friends, and then just went on from there.
So that's more different than mine. With my ex, we both in the same town. We saw each other every single day. And back then, obviously, I was 14. I think he was 17 when we first met. And so my parents were very strict. I wasn't allowed to go on like dates and stuff, literally. So yeah, I was literally so little. So my parents were super strict. We couldn't really do anything, but we did we're able to see each other every single day, and I think that's where most of our problems kind of started. I was literally with him 24/7. That was the only person I talked to, the only person I wanted to hang out with. If I wanted to go to a party, my mom said I had to be with him. He had to take me. He would pick me up from school. He would take me to school in the mornings. Literally all day, every day, I was only with him. And I think that's why our relationship kind of slowly started. Yeah. We had no time to miss each other, in a sense, because we were together 24/7. So we never had that time apart. It literally he wouldn't hang out with his friends, I wouldn't hang out with my friends. We were literally just together 24/7.
Yeah, no, me, well, we were like an hour away from each other because of college. So during the week, I wouldn't see him at all. But every single weekend, as soon as I would get out of school, as soon as he would get out of school, he would come over, I would go over. We were together the entire weekend. I just wanted to be with him, and I wanted to see him because I wouldn't see him throughout the week. And then I wouldn't hang out with anyone else. During school, focus on school. I do me, whatever. Like we would talk, text during the day, but then the entire weekend I'd just be with him. I didn't want to hang out with my friends. Like I didn't want to go out. Like I just wanted to be with him.
Which
Not
also
that
caused
that caused problems too. Because when I did like summer when we would go back to Laredo and stuff, I didn't want to like hang out with him. I wanted to see my friends because I see him all the time, 24/7. Well, not 24/7, but I'd be with him like for longer periods of time than I see my friends.
Yeah.
So I would go back home and I just wanted to see my friends before coming back up. And then he would get upset because like I wasn't making time for him. I was making time for my friends, but like it's like different. And it was just problems, like a lot of problems. Yeah, like that was both of us. Like we just want to be with them, and like I let myself go. Like I just stopped caring about me. I just wanted to be with like my boyfriend and like well, my ex-boyfriend. Like I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to hang out with my friends. Like I would just do like what I had to do. I would do my homework, get it out of the way so I could just be with him and hang out with him all the time. Like I didn't care about myself whatsoever, and like that was like so like bad for like,
and that
our
was the
relationship.
same with me too. Starting like high school. Once I started high school, we were literally already together. We were together fully all 4 years of high school. And yeah, I didn't really have a lot of friends.
You had me, baby.
Yeah. But like them, like my other friends would be able to go out. Also, it was also because of my strict parents. Like I was literally, if I wanted to go to a party, I had to leave my house by a certain time. So I'd always be the first one at a party, and I'd always be the first one to leave because I had curfew. So and then he was way older than me. I was a freshman, he was a senior. He was older than me. He wanted to do all his partying stuff, but then I'd turn around and be all butthurt that he didn't want to hang out with me. So basically, since I had a curfew, he had a curfew. Like he would go home, he wouldn't go out without me. So that also was bad for him. I mean, that's on his side. But I know for me, I just wanted to be with him and only him 24/7, literally.
But you see me, once like I went back to Laredo and like I want to be with my friends, like I wouldn't be like, no, you can't go out.
Yeah.
And like I would be with my friends and not him. I'd be like, go be with your friends, do whatever you want. Like I don't care. Like I trust you. Like you do you. Like trust you 100%. Like I don't care what you do. And like I expected like the same treatment back, and it was never like that. He's like, guys, look at you, and like guys this and guys that. I'm like, okay, but like I'm not interested. Like you should trust me. Like if someone hits on me, like you should trust me that I would like say like no, like I have a boyfriend. I don't even like give people a time of day. Single. What makes you think I'm gonna give people a time of day?
I have a boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. It just wasn't ever, in my opinion. I don't know. He probably has a different opinion. I never thought it was fair in that aspect.
And that's what was different with me and Maria. That's what was different. I met him literally when I was 14. I literally grew up with this kid. Like, I don't know. I didn't have time to be myself. I grew with him. We grew together. It was so weird. Like, I couldn't like venture out into
5 years of your life.
Yeah,
of course
I couldn't do
together.
anything. Literally. And if I did, it would go all through him, and he was the same way. For mostly our relationship. Towards the end, he literally started like piecing me out. It's because low-key, in the beginning, I still wanted to try, like I wasn't really taking it that serious. He was, I guess he was, I don't know. Like the first 6-month period, like I really was like, okay, like I like this guy, yeah, whatever. But I wasn't really taking it serious, and he was. So then once the roles flipped, I was in too deep, and he was already like, no, I'm gonna do my own thing. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to do all of this, and that was crazy. And like Maria said, I literally let myself go. I literally only wanted to be with him. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't work out. I stopped like dance after high school. I didn't do anything, literally.
Do you think if y'all had dated like after high school, like if you had met him like let's say now, like your relationship like would have been completely different?
Yeah.
Like right person, wrong time?
Because
like do you think
like
because you were that young, you fucked
yeah,
it
if I
over?
would have, but honestly now like looking back, yeah, like it was like 5 years of my life, but now like I'm the person I am
No,
today.
I know. Obviously, like
Yeah.
you being with him throughout high school, like made you who you are today, and like everything happens for
I
a
don't know
reason.
how
Like
it would be if it was like reversed, if I didn't have a boyfriend at all during high school. I don't know. And that's when kind of my immature side, my crazy girlfriend side came out. And I don't know, I was very jealous. He worked, I didn't, obviously. I was still in high school. He had his own life at work. He had his own friends at work. I didn't. I was very attached to him in like a weird way. I would do or who I would be, but I'm glad I already got that out of the way.
That's who you are now.
Yeah, now I'm different and I learned a lot. I feel like I was very immature back then. Literally, I didn't know how to be a girlfriend. Basically. I didn't know.
Me.
And now
he
like,
was my first
back,
boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he had like serious relationships before, and I
never did.
not really
Like I had boyfriends, but not like that.
Yeah. Like I was super like immature in the sense that like when
yeah.
I get mad, like, and like I don't think it's like immature, but it's not healthy for a relationship. When I get upset, I'm just like, everyone leave me alone. Like I just want to be alone. Like I just want to do me. Like no one talk to me. Like just let me like chill out, and then I'll go talk to you. But he wanted to be talking and like
fix the problem.
Yeah,
right there.
and I'm like, I get it. Like conversation and like communication's key, but like give me time to like
and
chill
it's
out.
Different. And that was the same with me. When like the roles kind of switched, and he was like, okay, now I want to go be with my friends. Because during that like first 6 month period, I would still kind of do my own thing. I like
you're barely starting.
Like a little bit, yeah. I would still go out with my friends. Sometimes I would go out without him. Like in the beginning of our relationship, like, and it was so weird because he would literally go over to my house, like just hang out, whatever, or he thought we were gonna be hanging out, and I would literally leave. I would leave him, dude, and he would stay at my house.
Dude, I'd be there with you.
He would stay at my house,
and we would be like talking. He'd be like in the sala by himself, and like we'd leave and he'd stay. I'm like,
and that
was my
was
relationship to judge.
Yeah,
but, like,
that was in the beginning, and then once the roles switched and I just wanted to be with him, blah blah blah. He was literally starting to piece me out, and I was like, oh, what is happening? Like, it freaked me out.
Yeah, because he was like your entire life.
Yeah, and then so once that started happening, that was when like it hit me. Like I was like, damn. Like I really thought
I need to make my life without him.
I really thought I couldn't like live without him, and like now looking back, I'm like,
yeah, that was me. I was like, he wasn't just my boyfriend. Like, he was my best friend. Like I would tell him everything and anything. Like he was just always, not that he was always there, but like he was like my person to talk to. Like I could tell him everything and anything, and like I could trust him with
like you always
he was my person.
Yeah.
He was my person, and
he would always be there.
And like when we broke up, like yes, like it hurt me that like our relationship ended, but what hurt me more was like losing like my best friend, like for sure. But like if I wanted a friend, like you would be my friend. Yeah, like you're not my boyfriend to be my friend. You're my boyfriend to be my boyfriend and my best friend.
Yeah.
He was very caring. He just didn't know how to show it, and I understand, like, because I'm like that too. Like I'm not all lovey-dovey all up on you. Like that's not me. But like I will show you like affection, and like I might not be all up on you like PDA, but like I help you out. Like I do like acts of service. Like let me help you like wash the dishes. Let me help you like make the bed. Let me help you like whatever in other ways. But like I'm still like putting my time and effort, and that's my way of showing it. And like if you're just like not putting any effort into me, like I just think that's like not disrespecting me, but like
what are you there for?
Yeah, like I don't know. It was just like I'm putting like this effort, and like you're not putting effort back. And then I understand, like if you had no idea that you're like, oh my god, I had no idea, like you felt that way, okay. But like I would like say
like,
it,
you could give him
and
a chance
I would
to fix it.
Yes, and I
still
told him several times like you're not trying, and like blah blah blah, like you're getting too comfortable, like I don't like that. Be like, no, I'll change, I'll fix it. And like we'd be like, okay, we'd get over the fight, same thing over and over, and it was just a cycle. We would fight, and then like, okay, I'm gonna change, and then it would be good for a couple of days, and then it was the same thing over and over and over again. And like I just like got fed up. Like I was like, I don't deserve this. Like I don't think I'm worthy of that. Like I think I deserve better, and I think he deserves someone that likes that. That's someone that like doesn't want any effort at all. Okay, be with someone like that. I'm not that girl. I'm sorry.
Like you need more attention. And
Not that I need more attention, but like, if I'm putting that much effort into you and you're not putting any back into me, like, not the buses.
But also, like you said, you would tell him, and
yeah, and I'm voicing my concerns, like, not about lack of communication, because I would tell you.
And then my relationship kind of started going downhill. I don't know. Like I said, he would work and didn't work, obviously.
You were just home all day waiting.
So yeah, I was home all day. I would just literally wait for him to get out of work, and then I don't remember like around what time this started, but I started getting messages, and
oh my god, those fucking messages.
I would start getting messages from random numbers. No, I think it started with my car. My car started getting keyed.
You didn't have a car yet. Your cars at your house were getting keyed.
His car started
Outside
getting
your
keyed
house.
outside of my house. He kind of started getting like all iffy and stuff, and I was like, I have no idea, like I don't know how to explain it. Now my parents have cameras. I wish we had cameras back then. And so that started causing a lot of fights in our relationship, and then I started getting these messages, and it would just be like random numbers, like not
crazy.
like iMessages, like text messages, and they would literally like one would text me, and it would be a number, right, and then another I would get a number again, or like a text again, and it would be a different number. Like it was always different numbers, but they would just be like, well, I saw your boyfriend here. He was with a girl. I'm next to your boyfriend right now. Like, your boyfriend's cheating on you, a bunch of stuff. And, like, I used to not be, like, the jealous type. I was very, like, secure with him. And, like, I knew, like, he loved me. I was, like, I trusted him. But once, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting those... If I'm getting
any girl...
You best believe I'm gonna be like, what the hell's going on?
Any girl would have reacted how I reacted. It literally messed with my head so much. I was always like, what if he is? What if he's not? And obviously he denied everything, but I'm never gonna know the truth. I don't know what was going on.
No, it'd be weird. Like I'd be with her. Like one time we were at the gym, and like he was there at the gym, and he literally like we got there. We were gonna take like spinning class or something, and he was there and he was leaving. And he had told Michelle, like, oh, I'm leaving, whatever, going home to, like, shower or whatever. He left. We were in the class, and me and Michelle were all good. We were laughing, whatever. And the next thing you know, Michelle just bad mood. And I was like, what happened? And she just turns her phone. Your boyfriend just left the gym, and I don't know what, like, he's coming
like,
over. Like, they knew. Like, it was like, what the hell? Like, he just got out of work. Like, stupid shit, and I'd be with you. And I'm like, how the hell do these people know? Like, I'm with you, and I don't even know. Like,
yeah, and me, like, super young, I was probably like 16, 17. Super young, I was freaking the F out. Like, this guy's my whole entire life, and then all of this started happening.
That's a stalker. Like, that's literally a stalker. Like, you don't know who they are. You don't know what's happening up here.
I also want to say, like, a lot of my like
at least like my relationship, like there was never problems
like,
with like anyone else.
Yeah,
like it was
anyone else,
our problems were just strictly us, and like there was never like someone else interfering in you. If I wonder like if that had never happened, like because like if someone's just tormenting you and telling you like all day every day, like it's gonna mess with your head.
It was a lot to handle, I guess, on both sides.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. We would fight, and then we'd say, okay, no, we still want to be with each other. Like, let's work it out. Another fight. Literally fight every single day. We would get over it. Another fight, like literally like an hour later. It was always fighting, always.
Yeah, towards the end, like we would just be fighting like over the stupidest things.
No,
like it'd be like a little thing, and then it would like blow up into like something that like wasn't anything to do with the fight.
That was us.
It would just escalate to something else. I was like, okay, but this wasn't even what we were arguing about. Like
really, you were holding, like
now you want to bring it up? Oh, really? Now you want to throw that in my face?
Oh my god! I also want to say I was very bad. I'm the type of person when I'm like getting like not threatened. I wouldn't say threatened, but like when I feel
when
like,
you're coming at me, I'll come
when
at
I'm
you.
super vulnerable, I know I am gonna go to where it hurts. Like I was that. And
we never felt like that.
No, not us, but with my relationship.
Not me, not you, not us. Oh. Me and
no. Oh, you. Me, not us. We have a great relationship.
It's only girlfriend. Just kidding. I like boys. Well, I like me too. Not boys.
Yeah, I know about it. Oh yeah, like I would go to where it hurt. Like I would say deep shit. I was so disrespectful, and that was already towards the end. And that's just like when you pass that line of like disrespect and you have no respect for each other, it's done. Like there was no coming back.
I don't.
There was literally no coming back from that.
I never did that.
And
we were, that was like our thing was that we were always like very respectful and honest with each other, but like we just like wouldn't see eye to eye in like a lot of things.
And I do blame that on my age, low key, because again, I didn't really know what I was doing. This was like,
didn't know anything else.
5 years of my life, I didn't know any better. So once we passed that line of disrespect, like he would come at me, I would come at him harder, and then me too. I don't know if this is like anything, but he was a Taurus and I'm a Sagittarius.
He's a Taurus?
Yeah.
Taurus,
I
didn't know that.
Yes. So, like, I don't know if y'all believe in that, but I do. And we would just fight constantly. And he's not the type to like shut up and just accept it.
I like Taurus girls, not Taurus
Yeah,
guys.
Taurus girls are different. Because my mom's a Taurus and I love her.
Too.
And my dad's a
I like
Sagittarius.
I like Sagittarius. I like Sagittarius.
So yeah, we would fight, and he wasn't the type to like back down, and me even more. If you're fighting with me, I love to fight. I will fight forever.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
I got time today.
The way it ended was we were like, okay, maybe we should take a break. We took a break, and we literally never got back together. And I was never got back together. We never spoke.
When we broke up, I had like some stuff at like my house. He would give me like his clothes like for me to keep, right?
Yeah.
But one time I was at his house and like he lent me like this like windbreaker, and like he was like, I really want this sweater back, like I'll lend it to you, but please give it back. And I was like, yes, okay, I'll give it back, like if you really want it, because I just steal all his clothes. So I was like, okay, fine, like I'll give it back to you, like I know you really like the sweater, whatever. So we broke up and I had the sweater and like I felt bad, and like I had some other his things with me, because that's like during quarantine and all of that, like we're back in Laredo, so like I didn't have all my closet like I do here. So then I texted him like the next day, and I was like, hey, like I have like your windbreaker and like some other stuff, like I know you really want it back, like if you want to come get it. He's like, no, it's fine. I was like, are you sure? Like I know you really wanted it. He's like, okay, like I'll go get it. So he went and got it, and then we like talked again. He was like, okay, like I think we should like take a break, like still like talk to each other, but like not be together, but like not just end it, like see like how we feel.
Well, didn't you tell me? Yeah, you all took. Did I spit?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah,
So
we were on a break.
And then you kind of got back, no?
No. We were on a break, and like we were still texting, but like I hadn't seen, like I just started doing me again. Like I got super into working out. Like I was just focusing on me. Like I didn't see him. We were on break for like 2.5 weeks, I think. And like I was just doing me. Like I went like out of town with my family. Like but we were still texting. I got back into town. He went, and it was Mother's Day. He went and took some stuff for my mom for Mother's Day, and then I was just like, no, like it's dead. Like our relationship's dead. Like, and it was so sad. And I was just like, you know what? Like we should have just like not gotten back. Like I just need to be alone. Like I got so like on that high of like focusing on myself that I was like I started feeling like myself again. Like I hadn't felt like that in like 2 years. I was like, no, like I felt so good like without you for like a little bit. Like I just want to keep that. Yeah, I just want to
realize that you could have been without him.
Yeah, like I was just like, I think I just need to be alone, like focus on me, and like we're here now, and I'm alive. Nothing happened. It wasn't the end of the world.
We're doing well.
I'm not.
Like a week after we broke up, I started doing stuff. Like I would start doing my makeup. I would get cute. I wasn't going anywhere. Might I add? I
did not do my makeup for like 2 years.
Either.
And now I'm like, oh, like it's Friday, like I'm gonna go to the grocery store, like even with the stupid mask on. Like I was like, I just really do my makeup, like.
And I literally remember, like I started doing my makeup again. I would dress cute for literally no reason. I was literally staying at home, and my mom like noticed, and I'll never forget. She literally told me, she was like, why wouldn't you do that with him? Like maybe if you showed effort or like
I think about that too.
Like maybe you could have like fixed it or whatever. And I would tell her like,
I just
I
didn't want to.
He
Like,
it wasn't exciting anymore. I knew
we were so like comfortable.
Yeah,
like
I
we
knew
were just
he
so
was
lazy.
gonna come over and like we weren't gonna do anything. I knew he wasn't gonna plan anything for us to go anywhere.
I gotta go to his apartment and we'd just be like
Yeah.
watching Netflix, like making food.
Nothing. It
Like
was
we wouldn't do
nothing.
anything. I never got ready. I never did my makeup, and like
I wasn't excited to do stuff. I
I would
wasn't
go
excited
home.
to see him.
Yeah, and I would go back home. Oh, with my girls, let me get dressed up and cute and everything, and he'd be like, "You never dress up like with me, like I don't know what the hell," and I'm like, "Cause we don't do anything.
Yeah,
like
I
if
knew
we
I
were
wasn't
to
gonna
do
do
something,
anything.
like."
Yeah.
But then now I'm like, I don't even care if we're like I'm not doing anything. Like it's me and Michelle out of our apartment, like literally doing nothing. Like we did our makeup, like. It's just to feel good. It's a confidence boost. Like, sheesh.
And yeah, I told my mom, I don't know, like he didn't get me excited anymore. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be pretty. I didn't want to dress up cute. Like for what? I knew we were literally gonna sit on our couch the whole night and do nothing. Our relationship was very bad towards the end. Once it was done, I knew it was done. And I wanted to sit like Mariah, how she said she went on a break and then like they started talking back. I literally never
like that
talked
was
to
my
him.
thing. Like that's where I was going with that.
Yeah.
That like we got on a break, but like I still was like I didn't just like ghost him because we were on a break. Like I had the
Mentality.
decency to be like, hey, like you know what, like this is just I gotta work. Like let's like end it right.
Mine was through text.
He ghosted your ass.
4 years.
He ghosted your ass. Like no offense.
4.5 years.
You have no balls.
No balls.
No balls.
We never spoke
Like-
in person and like got closure.
Yeah,
in person. It was everything was through text.
No, even then, like he could have said, like, you know what, like we're never getting back. Like he never said that.
No, he never said that.
He never said that. Not even through text.
No,
he never
yeah.
said that.
Never. Those words never came out of his mouth. The last thing I remember, because I don't remember when I got it. I don't know what he got it for me. He got me a promise ring. And
I think it was for your 4 years.
maybe it was for my 4 years. I'm not sure.
I think so.
But yeah, he had gotten me a promise ring. I think maybe like 3 months-ish before we broke up. He got me a whole ass promise ring. And it was expensive. My brother said he was there when he bought it. He said it was expensive. So that's also like I was tripping out. Like this dude got me a promise ring for what? Like if you
already tapped out like a couple months before, like why would you
spend
commit to that?
Yeah,
and
money.
like
so whatever. I had this promise ring. We broke up. I low key started hearing rumors that he was hanging out with some girl. Whatever. It was fine. The last thing I remember asking him was if he wanted his promise ring back because I knew it costed a lot. Maybe he still had a time to like return it, whatever. And I still had like some other stuff too. I had like some of his sweaters. So I was like, are you gonna want the ring? Are you gonna want your stuff back? And he literally said no, like keep it all. Like that was a gift for you. Like I don't want anything from you. And that was it. I haven't spoken to him since. And it's been like a year-ish, more than a year.
it's been like a year and a half.
And that's it. I never talked to him. And that's why it gets me so kind of crazy too, because I always hear like people, oh, like I got back with my ex, like whatever. No, we literally, that was it. We never spoke again.
Like me,
Nothing.
we broke up. The next day he texted me, are you sure you want to do this? I don't know what. I was like, yes, like I just want to be alone.
That's it.
Didn't answer me.
And then we say
That
it all
was
the
it.
time, dude. Like
That was it.
that was your person, and now what? Like
No, that
we're blocked.
I'm not blocked. Speak
What?
for yourself.
I think I'm blocked.
Yeah, I'm not blocked. We ended on good terms. Like, if I want to talk to him, if I really want to like text him, I know I can. Like, I know like it's not like anything like toxic, anything bad, but like if we're both at peace right now, like why?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna say it took me a long time to be fully over him, because again, it was like basically 5 years of my entire life. But
It's a lot.
yeah, I can literally say now that no, like I knew we did speak about marriage. I know Mariah wanted to like talk about that because it was different. We spoke about marriage like all the time, kids and everything. Like we had names for kids. Like it was crazy.
Me, when we talked about marriage, I'm like my goal in life is to like get married and have kids. Like that's my goal in life. Like since I was little, like I just love kids. Like I wanted to be a pediatrician. Like I love kids. And like might have not like said like I want to have kids, like that's what I want, but like I'm obsessed with kids. Like I thought you would get the hint, right? And like we would talk about it or whatever.
You also like you would say like a kid would be bi and he wouldn't agree.
Where were we once?
You said you were like a basketball game.
Oh yeah, I was at one of his like basketball games, and one of like the teammates, like the girlfriend went with the baby, and I was like, oh my god, the baby, oh, it's so cute. And I was there with the baby, and like he just like didn't want to like see
no reaction.
He's like, what kid? Like like what the
baby?
hell? And then I'd be like why? And he's like, I don't want one. Like I don't know what. And I'm like, you can want a kid, just don't want a kid. Like don't take action into it.
Yeah, at least you know, like
I was like, I want someone that likes kids. Like I don't want you to be like, yeah, I want kids, but like if you don't like them, like what? No, I want someone that likes kids, like wants to play with them, like wants to be the coach of all of my kids' like teams. Like he's gonna be like a dance mom, a dance dad, like my dad was. Like you get me? Like my dad, like he was always like a dad, like he would, yes, like my dad lived out of town and he would still be involved. He would go to all my competitions, like he was just like my dad was always a good dad. So I want someone that's like a good dad, not someone that's just like, yeah, I want kids, but like I'm not gonna like interact with them. Like no. So like towards the end of our relationship, like I was like we've invested like all this time, I don't know what, and he's like, I don't know, like because before like he'd be like, yeah, like we're gonna get married or whatever, and like we're gonna have our kids, like running around someday, and like we had our cat together. Well, it was his cat then mine, our cat, whatever. Like she was like our daughter, right? Towards the end he was like, I just don't know, like if I want to get married, like it's too soon to tell, like I don't know what. I'm like, we've been together for almost 2 years and you still don't know, like if you want to see a future. Yeah, but not
you're wearing like rush.
Yeah, I'm not saying like propose to me right now and we're gonna get married like next month. No, but I'm just saying like we've been together all this time and you don't think you could see
like a future.
Yeah, like if you can't see anything with me after almost 2 years, then I'm not dating to date. I mean, I'm not like, oh my god, like the person I'm dating, I'm gonna marry. Like I'm not saying that, but like
me,
you. But like if we've been not dating, like in a relationship for almost 2 years, and you don't see a future with me, then why are you wasting my time when I could be living my life, doing whatever the hell I want? Like, oh, like text me what you're doing. Like I had no friends in college. Like I don't hang out with anyone. Like I would never be in town. I would go see him, or when he would come see me, it was just us. Like I had no friends. Like I would not go out. Like nothing. Like I had no social life. And like I'm doing all of this for someone that like is not gonna marry me. It's gonna get up and leave.
Yeah, that's like.
And I'm like, I was like,
after 2 years, if
like maybe. I have had none of the college experience because I've been so committed to you, and you don't want to like you can't even like think about committing to me in the future. Like I'm sorry, but like I can't. Like after he told me that, I was just like, honestly, like our plans trash. He went trash, gone. Y'all would plan that, and he did say like, oh yeah, like we.
And he was good with kids. Like, yes. When my nephew was born, he was there, all involved. He was like best friends with Gilbert, my younger brother. Like,
oh my god, Gilbert.
Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Gilbert.
Gilbert saw our first video. He called Michelle. My name. I'm on YouTube. I don't know what. Aw, my love. He's probably calling me, but my phone's on airplane mode.
So yeah, like I knew he was like he wanted kids for sure, and I knew he would be a good dad.
But if he had told you like, I don't know if I see a future with you, would you have done the same thing I did?
Yes.
Same thing.
Or like even if he would say like, you know what, like kids is not in my like path, whatever, I don't want that, I'd be like,
no, that's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, and like, for sure.
I would say stuff at the beginning because I have to know, like I don't want like we're barely talking, but like do you want kids, like, but like I have to know.
Yeah.
And like I would say it, and he'd be like, yeah, I want kids in the future, like yeah. And so I'm like, good, perfect.
No, I'm probably so annoying. Like I am like, I want a family, I want this.
No, me like perfect. Like we're both on the same page.
Yeah.
And now 2 years later, you're telling me we're not.
and that's
Like, you lied
and
to
I
me. You
know
lied to me
for
for
a
two
fact,
relationships. For 2
I
years.
knew her. I would hang out with them. She was so invested, so in love.
Like, I had no
Yeah.
eyes for no one else. I would not talk to anyone else. Like,
never,
nothing.
never.
Nothing.
You would never. Like, it would not even. It wasn't even a thought.
And I had opportunities, and I did not do anything. I would. It
And
would
that just
request.
sucks.
I would not
Really?
answer anything.
Oh my god! You guys are so
Like, you
obnoxious.
wasted my entire freshman and sophomore year of college.
No.
Literally.
And again, I started saying like, oh, like what a waste. Like my 5 years, like I'll never get them back.
I mean, no, like
But-
I'm happy that it happened. Like,
Yeah.
I'm thankful that it happened. Like, it made me who I am today. Because honestly, like, if I hadn't been in that relationship, I would have probably still been a petty little. Like,
Me too.
I would not, like, he taught me like a lot about communication, and like I can't just like close myself off when I get upset. And, like, I understand that, but like that's just like at the same time, like we would compromise.
Yeah.
He would let me like have my little time, and he'd be like, okay, yeah, it's time to talk. Like, get over it.
No, but me too. Like after that, like obviously I got like advice from my mom, my brother, like everyone. Like, but now like I'm so different. With my current boyfriend, if he wants to go, I'm like, yes, vete, you do you, and we'll come back. And also, we're doing long distance right now. We have so much time to like miss each other, and then when we are together, it's great. And we have like a really good relationship right now, and I'm literally like I 360'd. I'm not the same Michelle I was when I was with my ex at all, and
Completely.
that's
different.
why I'm glad like it happened. It needed to happen.
Yeah, no,
I'm glad
it
it's
taught
over
you.
now. Yeah. We're so annoying.
I'm thankful for my relationships, and like I'm happy.
What it taught you.
Yeah, I'm happy. I don't regret it at all.
Yeah, no.
I honestly have no regrets. Like I believe everything happens for a reason.
For sure.
And like I was meant to be in a relationship. I was meant to
Meet
spend
him,
that time.
yeah, know
I was
him.
I was meant to like during that time I was not meant to go out. I was not meant to experience college for some reason. God's plan. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I'm here now.
And same with me. But yeah, I'm also so grateful that everything happened the way it happened. I'm happy now. I'm a different person. And yeah.
So that's
That
our
was 5 years of my life.
previous relationships and like what they taught us. Relationship. Whatever. I just think my
Yeah.
piece of advice that I would give to someone.
Me, let's name them. Don't
Don't
do
let
yourself go.
Don't stop doing you.
Tell them what your Theo says.
My Theo, one time he was all drunk and he was like, don't ever let yourself go for a man. Like, you're gonna get all fat and they're gonna be, oh, ay me encantas gordita, while they're screwing a skinny young girl. He's like, don't ever let yourself go. Like, you do you. Like, I don't know
Work on
what.
yourself.
And it's true. Like, don't ever stop doing you. Don't ever stop going to the gym and focusing on yourself. Don't like, they want to hang out. Like, yes, like you want to be with them. Like, but don't like just give your time up
have
to be
your
with them.
friends.
No, go do you. Like, literally do you. Like, yes, like I want to hang out with you, but I'm sorry. Like, I had plans. Like, I'm gonna go have lunch with like my parents. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go have lunch and not go see you. Like, yes, hang out with them. Don't just like, don't see them. Like,
Yeah, no,
that's not a
that's me too.
relationship. But like, don't just like throw
be
your life
so
away. Like, don't throw
attached.
your life away.
Yeah.
Literally. Like, I would be in like whenever like I'd go to Laredo where I could like still see him like without having to like travel and like do me. Like, I would just wake up, shower, go to his house, be there the whole day. The whole day it'd be nighttime. I'd go home. Or we just hang out and like do something, but I'd just be with him all day. No, I could have woken up, gone to work out, gone to go eat with like my friends and my parents,
And
then gone and
then-
seen him. No, I just wanted to be with him.
Yeah.
And like it was just so unhealthy. Like, because he would do his own thing. He would go work out. He would like, he had his like own time. I didn't. I would go, or like when I would go visit him, I would go see him. He would leave to go work out, and I would stay waiting for him to come back. Like, it was bad. Like, I just wanted to be with him all the time, and like that was so like honestly, like it was sad of me. Like, I can't believe I would ever do that. Like, I'm such an independent person. Like, even with him, like I am super independent. Like, Michelle cannot go to HEB by herself. Michelle will not go.
I like the company.
Michelle will not go work out by herself. That's my one alone time. Headphones. It's me. Like, I like that. But I did not want to like do that. Like, I just wanted to spend time with him, and he would leave me, and I would just be waiting for him to come back, and like
for hours.
No, hours. And like I'm like, after that, and after I got back into like my routine and like doing me, like I just don't see myself ever going back to that. Like, and like he would tell me like, go work out, like go do this, and I'd be like, no, like I just want to be with you. Like, I don't see you all week. Like, I want to be with you. And like, yes, I see why I would do what I see why I would do what I would do. I see why I would do what I would do. But like, no, like I'm never gonna be that bitch anymore. Like, I'd rather spend less time with you, but have like the best time.
Yeah, like that good time.
Then just be with you, like doing nothing.
Matter if you're all day. Like, a couple hours can mean so much more.
Like,
than
3 hours of like
day.
fun is way more meaningful than 12 hours of nothing.
Nothing. Don't let yourself go. I'd say, make time for yourself.
No matter how bad you went with them.
Yeah, no.
An hour or two. Like, just an hour or two of
let
yourself.
miss each other, and it'll all be better like that. Communication. If you truly feel like something's hurting you, something's bothering you, literally, and you like let your significant other know, and they turn you down,
it's because
that should be over.
I would be the type to like, I don't want to like start, because I would know that every time I would say something, so I wouldn't want to say something. But like, once I'm fed up, I will say something. Like, I don't like you doing that.
It
like,
just like builds up in you, and then you pop, and then that's even worse.
Yeah.
So no, if you have something that's bothering you, you let your significant other know, and if they don't even like take the time to acknowledge you or your feelings,
peace out.
Still do fun stuff together. Like, we're so young.
Like, don't take your relationship too seriously. Like, yes, like you're in a serious relationship, but don't be like, oh, we're like husband and wife. Like, oh, we just have to like stay home. Like, no.
Or have fun together. Go out and do it together. Like, I feel like that's so important in relationships, to do stuff like
I like, it's hard right now. Like, I get it because of quarantine and stuff. But like, buy paints, have a painting date, do something. Don't just watch TV all day. Like, I'm tired of TV.
I'd also say like, do what each other likes to do. Like, okay, yes, I wanna I like makeup, whatever. I like to dance. I know my current boyfriend doesn't like to do that stuff, but
he makes an effort. He tries.
Yeah, he tries. That's what I'm saying. Try. He likes to watch all these sports, and I'm like, ugh, but I still watch him with him because I know he likes it. So whatever, just give each other time and attention. Don't lose that spark. Still
keep each other on your toes.
Literally. And I think that's it, guys.
I think that's
all I have to say. Thanks for watching our second video.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any other suggestions on what y'all want us to talk about. We'll be back soon with more videos.
Should we say, and stay moody.